Coming up next in the UFC light heavyweight division collision. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Well, this fighter has read the Marquess of Queensberry rules cover to cover. Truly one of the best boxers we have in the UFC today, and he works everything off of that jab.
Oh yeah, the jab is what got him to the show. He is just a phenomenal boxer, and John, I love you throwing out the Queensberry rules in the walkout for this man because he signifies everything that is boxing. He's a guy that loves the sport. He wanted to take boxing on his back and bring it to mixed martial arts and show that it is as an effective form of combat as anything else. He said, I'll walk away from an Olympic opportunity to take my sport into the octagon and show that we are the best fighters in the world. And he's done that to this point in the UFC.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart. Some differences in height and reach. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 6 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 195 pounds. Fighting out of Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia, Canada, Black Mamba. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
His opponent would be wise to get the guard up here early. This man has won his last 3 fights, all of them by flush knockout. Each knockout more impressive than the last. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. Hands a big right hand early. Nice hook. Big elbow. Oh! Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Muay Thai club, uppercuts and punches. We don't say that all the time, but that has certainly been a big part of the narrative in this one as he lands yet another. The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, man, this guy kicks like a mule.
So hard. He kicks so hard every time you can see him drive his shin into his opponent.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done.
You don't understand. After you take a head kick like this, that is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Switching stances here.
Take it down, cut him. Take it down, cut him. Over and over, he secures these takedown.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Minute and a half to go in our opening round.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him.
Nicely done. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Nogueira. All right, he's got the feet on the hips now, DC, in a pretty good position to get out, I would think, if he so chooses.
Absolutely. This is the ideal position for escaping. Now, you're not going to get a submission off or anything like that, but you having your feet on your opponent's hips, it just allows you to build a push. You just push.
Right. With
your feet, you elevate your opponent's hips away from you, and then you just get a jiu-jitsu escape. Push your hand back, hip heights up, back to your feet, now we're back to fight.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Olha, o último round a gente perdeu. Você só perdeu porque ficou esperando ele. Não pode esperar, vai primeiro. Eu quero ver mais movimento.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Oh, that straight punch is going to be a real problem if they can't make the adjustment.
A real problem. He needs to move his head defensively if he's going to avoid getting hit so many times in the face.
Biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Big punch land.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
And both guys really throwing with authority. And just misses with that big right hand.
And you hear the crowd react every...
Whoa! Huge right hand! Oh! He's out!
He got him!
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. Oh, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 50 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Red Mamba.
Oh, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division encounter. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. All right, so here's the oncoming force, Johnny Walker, certainly a guy who can take this torch in Brazil and run with it. He has become a massive star over there, and all indications are he's just getting started.
The whiskey drinkers love the name, but they fall in love with the fighter. Johnny Walker is a fantastic competitor, a guy that can knock you out and finish you in no time. He goes at his opponents with this recklessness, and he goes in a way that shows no respect to whoever he is fighting, and it shows in the way and in the time that he spent since he's made his UFC debut.
And he is every bit 6'6", and one of the few guys that can actually match John Jones's length in this light heavyweight division. Size matters. Johnny Walker has size and then some. We'll see how it goes for him here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Walker is 8 years his senior. He will have an 11-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 7 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 195 pounds. Fighting out of Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia, Canada, Black Mamba. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Phuket, Thailand, Johnny Walker! And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
So Dan Murgliata shares the cage.
You ready?
All right, here we go with round 1. I couldn't even get my wife a ticket to this fight. Why? Because this fighter has won the majority of his recent fights by knockout. Flush KO. People want to see this guy compete. He's not out there for the judges. He's not afraid to give up a round. He's not afraid to take a shot on the chin to land one of his own. And that's why he's become one of the more popular fighters in this division. We'll see if he can get another knockout here tonight and work his way towards his first UFC title shot. Timely defense there, huge block for him. He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Lands with the kick there, no pad on that foot.
No shin guard. He takes
Ooh, now he's got the tie plug, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder to a side and then trying to shove an underhook. You cannot bend down to try to get out of Muay Thai clinch.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there.
Oh, nice jab.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Now he's got the Muay Thai block. Oh!
There's no tell on that leg kick.
moves inside and is able to land the flying knee. And I guess, DC, only in your dreams do you have this type of height and length. He certainly made good use of it there. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Well, it's not due to a lack of effort. He continues to throw, but this is like double-A striking. This is not high level.
Yeah, you can't be missing. It takes so much energy to just...
Lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh! He's out!
He got him! What a performance!
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 29 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Black Mamba!
Oh, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision. All right, so here he is, one of the better boxers in this division. Certainly has a well-rounded MMA skill set, but it's hard to lead the walk with anything other than the hands, which might be the best in this division.
Especially when you look at some of the highlights, right? You look at him landing that jab, and it's almost picture perfect. The jab lifts the head, the right hand follows, and guys are going to sleep.
Yeah.
I would love to be considered a boxer if I had the skills that this young man possesses. Be happy, because you spent a lifetime developing it, and now it puts you on the cusp of UFC superstardom.
He looks as comfortable throwing a jab as I do, like folding a slice of pizza in half, you know? Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Manchester, England, the Freak. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 3 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 195 pounds. Fighting out of Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia, Canada, Black Mamba. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, here we go with round 1. No denying the momentum that this young man brings to the table here tonight. He has won his last 3 fights, and if he wins a 4th one here tonight, he could just be staring at his first UFC title fight. If not, it might be a title eliminator. Bottom line, you win a 4th straight fight here, you are getting a high-profile pay-per-view slot here in the UFC. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed active. All right, so there it is, the early takedown. He told everyone here during fight week within earshot that he was going to try to wrestle, try to get this fight to the ground, and had no problem doing so just then.
During their fight camp, they made a checklist, and they checked off the most important part of the fight, getting an early takedown.
And they are exchanging leather early. Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts. Oh, he gets the takedown. That could be big.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it.
Oh, he postured up there, and he's out. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. It won't take many of those. Dig and kick.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here. Just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up once he gets to his legs. He's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Well, good news, bad news, right? The strike there lands, but just...
The record is on repeat. Wash and rinse over and over again. It's takedown after takedown.
All right, He's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Oh, you don't want to be anywhere near his guillotine. This could be trouble.
Watch guillotine.
And he's out. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
Got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
5 minutes in the books. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him tonight.
That was so impressive to see. Someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success.
The biggest shot fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Gets up again here, but Burton's
Oh, what a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Well, there it is again. He just continues to keep landing those takedowns, scoring a lot of points. His opponent has showed a pretty good getup, but not sprawling, not stopping the shot.
He's got to sprawl earlier. He's got to defend a little bit early if he's going to stop this guy. This guy is so committed to his wrestling that he will continue.
Whoa!
Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! Outstanding output on both sides. Oh, huge knee to the head. He could be in trouble here. All right, so volume uppercuts here on the clinch. That one looked like it really hurt. Better make some adjustments. The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be. Oh, right to the mount.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes. Result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 25 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Black Mamba.
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You've only asked to call it or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John.